You are the star of the show. If you clicked on this video, you needed to hear this message today. And I want to share with you a really fun exercise, manifestation exercise as part of the DELULU December day 11. If you're new to me, welcome. My name is Nadia. I am the host of the Manifesting Entrepreneur Podcast. You're either watching here on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, comment down below, or you're listening on the podcast. And if you've been following along, you know we are doing a really powerful manifestation challenge throughout the month of December. And today it's all about really tapping into being the leading lady of your life, your work, and your business. And this really came through because I'm honestly replaying that scene in my mind from the movie The Holiday. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I actually want to watch it now that we're in kind of the Christmas movie vibes. But it's a scene with Kate Winslet and her friend that she met, the older gentleman that he was in the movie industry. And he made a comment to her about how she's the leading lady of her life, but she's acting like the understudy, or, you know, the side character, the person that's supposed to be like supporting the main character instead of being the leading lady. And that is 100% the energy that we're moving into in 2025. 2025 is all about the divine feminine leader. It's all about female entrepreneurs really rising up and doing big things within their life, within their work. It's really about taking bold, beautiful action. And so what I want to do today for DELULU December day 11 is really focusing on creating, in a sense, like your movie. And your movie is really essentially like your soul work. It's your business. And you're really going to think about it as coming up with a name for your movie, coming up with a beautiful kind of tagline, a marketing tagline to get it out there so people are interested in your movie. And really think about, how do you want to be the main character, the star of this movie? And really get into the vibe of who is that person going to be moving into 2025. And so I'm going to leave some really powerful journal prompts. I'm going to kind of talk you through this because this is such a powerful practice for really embodying that future self of where you want to go next year. And so really think of yourself, like I said, as the star of the show. How is she behaving? What is she doing? What is her thought process like? What is it that she really wants to call into her life and her work and her business? What are her big dreams? And even more so, how do you want to express that to the people that are going to be interested in watching the movie? What are their takeaways going to be from this movie? How are they going to feel? How are they going to be moved by, in a sense, your performance and the way that you're showing up within your life, your work, and your business? And so really get into who this person is. And if you've been following along, I've been talking about creating what I like to refer to as your abundant alter ego. And you could really even take that and really, like, in a sense, kind of curate that in part of this movie exercise and really think about what is the name of this abundant alter ego if you haven't come up with a name yet. Or you could use your own name if you want to, but if you want to come up with like a screen name of this person that you're creating, that you're really transitioning into, shifting into in 2025, then really think about that. And how is she going to be acting? It's almost like it's a future self exercise, but using yourself as essentially like a movie star. So I thought it'd be really, really fun. This really came through for me, and I want you to have fun with this. And really, like I said, dream big. The sky's the limit. You don't have to limit yourself on how this person is or you know, what this person is experiencing. Like, really think about the really amazing, cool things you want to experience next year and write them all down and get them all out and really be this person and play it out within this movie. So what are the different things that you want to experience within your movie in this next year? Who are you going to be hanging out with? So again, I kind of started off with saying, you know, you're the leading lady and you have these supporting characters. So these supporting characters are potentially people that you hire to work for your business, brands that you want to collab with. It could even be soulmate clients that you want to call into your business, the type of people that you want to work with. Write all those people out, all those people that you want to connect with in this new year. Write them all out and have fun with it and really think about these people as like the ideal people that are going to help move forward what you want to do within your business. And like I said, with this movie, really making sure this movie goes off without a hitch. The marketing is amazing. People all around the world are just lining up because they want to buy these tickets to see this movie, which is essentially your soul work, your soul business. And then I would invite you to really think about the person or the people, and this could be a representation of your clients, of the people that you want to draw into the movie, and how do you want them to feel? What do you want them to experience? What are the things you want them to learn to really elevate or grow within themselves after experiencing? I mean, honestly, like through watching your whole movie unfold, but even like after, when they leave, how do you want them to feel? What are the takeaways? Write down some of the, first 2, 3, 5 words that come into mind. Like for me, I want women to feel like they are doing the work that they're meant to be doing. I want them to feel elevated. I want them to feel like they can do it with ease and do it in a way that speaks to them. Because a lot of times as female entrepreneurs, we feel like we have to mold ourselves to be a certain way. And I really want to just release that. I want you to feel like you can do things in a way that speaks to you. And so when you look at your business as this movie, how do you want people to feel? How do you want your clients to feel after they've experienced working with you, whether it be one-on-one coaching, group coaching, a physical product, a digital product? What do you want to leave that person with? Because that really is a part of your legacy. If you're creating like more of an empire, more of a legacy business, it's about leaving like a lasting impression on people that experience your work. And so really dive into this and really get, like I said, intentional, but also like the sky is the limit. Dream big with how you're going to make an impact with people. This is a movie that is, you're showing it locally, but then it goes nationally, then it goes internationally. And who are all these people that are really drawn in? And then when it comes to creating more money and wealth within your business, think about how much do you want to sell these tickets for? And kind of relate them back to different offers and services that you want to charge for. What is the overall amount that you'd like this movie to bring in? We have these box office hits where we release these movies and they make millions and millions of dollars. So think about your business in that way. Your business is this box office hit. It just blows everyone out of the water. Everyone's just lining up to see it. And what is the amount of money that your box office hit has brought into your life in 2025? And again, think of this, align this with your business. Like, what is it that you really want to call in? And again, dream big, think bigger. Even if the amount seems like a big amount, really sit with that and be like, is this really the amount though? What is the amount that I feel really, really good about? And really expand on it. And let this really fuel you into the different things that you can create through your business throughout next year. And I've really been talking about with the Divine Feminine Leader, she's really about mastery and really about focusing on really this one big picture thing that she wants to, in a sense, refine and master over the long term. But with that big picture, which in a sense is your movie, that's your big picture thing you're going to focus on, there's other moving parts within it as well that can help really lift it up and really help propel it. So just to give this an example to make it a little more tangible, for me, my big picture is the podcast. So doing an audio podcast, but also being here on YouTube. And then the other things fueling it, I do have a book that I wrote. There's a coaching program around podcasting that I'm working on creating. I have my mastermind. I do have some ideas for some physical products. And so these are all things that are really kind of under the umbrella of the podcast. And that's really how I see my work being able to connect with more people and reach more people. And so I'd invite you to look at that for yourself. What is that kind of big umbrella masterpiece that you're going to be working on? And then you can have other things under it that are helping to fuel it and help it to keep going. And like I said, get really creative with this and have fun with this and think big picture and really see yourself in the center. Like, you are the star, as I started off with. You are the star of the show. This is your movie. This is your production. How do you truly, truly want it to be? And then once you've gone through this exercise, comment down below. Let me know, what is the title of your movie? What are you calling this movie? If you want to share your name or your abundant alter ego, the name that you came up with as the star of your show, your movie, comment that down below as well. And let me know so I can celebrate you and celebrate your movie and be, just help fuel more excitement with what it is that you're doing. Because I do believe that while like we set the tone and we're the ones that are kind of that initial push towards whatever we want to do, it also is helpful to have other people who are supporting what you're doing. And so I would love to support whatever it is that you're doing. If you comment down below, I can see what it is and you can share it with me. And like I said, let me know any takeaways you have. I am going to put some journal prompts for this in the description if you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening on the podcast, so that you can really journal it out. And you can use this as part of your Dreamwork practice tonight. So just to kind of touch on with Dreamwork, it's really about journaling right before you go to bed and asking yourself these questions. And so with this process, you can really use your imagination and really just like let things pour out based on the journal prompts I'm going to give you about you as the star of your show, the movie, the name of the movie, what you want to call in, the people that you want to work with, and how you want people to feel, and what you want to really leave behind with this movie, with this it's really your business, your soul purpose, your soul work, but I'm using movie as the context. And then see what comes out in the morning. So do this at night before you go to bed, and then see what comes out in the morning. And just let your imagination, let your dreams flow. And then, like I said, let me know what comes through. I'm going to do this practice as well for myself, even though I have a little bit of an idea already about what my movie is going to be about, because obviously I just shared with the podcast and some of the different things I'm working on, but I'm going to do this exercise for myself as well. So comment down below, let me know what comes through for you, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Be sure to share this with another entrepreneur who could benefit. And if this is something that you want to really focus on a little bit more closely moving into 2025, I have opened up enrollment for my Manifesting Entrepreneur Mastermind, which is a 9-month mastermind where we're really going to take really the energetics of what's happening in 2025 to elevate what it is that you're already doing. So it's for those of you who already have a business and you want to take what you're doing to the next level, and you really want to take the products and offers and services that you've already created or you've been thinking about creating and really put them out there in a big, bold way. Because like I said, it's all about female entrepreneurs next year. We really need more female voices in the online space and in the business space, because that's where we're really transitioning to. In addition to that, I am also creating a podcast coaching program, which I've been having these really beautiful deep dives with you about the different things that you feel called to share within the podcasting space. And so if this is you, if you've been feeling called to really share your story, your message, your offers, your services, your business, your brand through the podcasting space, and you haven't done it yet and you're not really sure where to get started, I would love to work with you. You can check all the information down below in the description. I am going to be working on this and having this ready for you next year in 2025, so you can launch your Soulful podcast in 2025. And so, like I said, book a deep dive with me. We can talk about you, your vision, your brand, where it is that you want to go. And I look forward to connecting with you. And like I said, comment any shifts below, and I will chat with you in my next YouTube/podcast.